In the year 2000, the leaders of the world promised to get all children into school by 2015. But today, 58 million children are still missing out on the opportunity to attend even one day at primary school.
That's terrible.
I know.
It's not fair.
It's more than the population of South Africa out of school.
The people in charge should be doing a better job.
Exactly.
Without universal education, nations will have more poverty, worse health, and more war.
My little brother, he's meant to be starting his education next year, but his school's just closed down.
Oh, right.
The building was badly damaged in an attack and nobody can say when it is going to reopen. Meanwhile, my brother and hundreds of other children have nowhere to learn.
What are you going to do?
I can't just sit and watch it happen.
No.
No way. You know what? I'm going to protest.
Yeah.
And campaign until they open the school again.
Brilliant.
Not just for my brother, but for all the 28 million children who are out of school because of conflict around the world.
Leonie?
Yes?
I want to help.
You? Well, we'll need to be organized, Johnny.
I can do that.
We'll need to get people inspired.
Not a problem.
We'll need to learn how to make change happen through the power of advocacy.
The power of advocacy?
All around the world, young people have got together to demand that world leaders deliver on their promise of universal education. And we're being heard.
Cool.
But more help is needed.
Count me in.
An organization called Plan worked with loads of young people and some amazing organizations like UNICEF, UNESCO and A World at School to develop an advocacy toolkit. This toolkit provides everything you need, whatever your campaign, to join the millions of young leaders around the world.
To advocate for change.
As Malala Yousafzai said, it's time to speak up.
I'm going to be like Mahatma Gandhi challenging injustice, or Nelson Mandela inspiring change.
If you say so, Johnny.
Right, so what do we do first?
We can follow the steps in the toolkit. We need to make a plan and then talk to the people in power.
We should research the issues so we can properly argue our points.
And find some more people who also want to campaign.
We could arrange a meeting with someone in government.
We better prepare.
I'm ready for anything.
And be clear about what we want.
They'll have to listen to us.
And prove to them how important this school is.
Exactly.
The advocacy toolkit will help us get started.
A friend of mine in the Philippines, called Rolando, he campaigned for schools in his country to integrate people with special needs into mainstream education. He went around the country and held student-teacher workshops to explain the importance of such a policy.
That's amazing.
After 3 months of campaigning, schools started to change.
So if Rolando can make a difference, so can we.
Right.
There's a tool in the advocacy toolkit that can help us prepare for a lobbying meeting.
But lobbying isn't the only thing we can do, right?
No. We should create a campaign to get ourselves noticed.
So that people know what's going on.
And those in power can't ignore us.
We could organise a rally.
We can join other young people to launch a global Rise Up for School petition. We can get millions to support it by asking our friends to sign on and share it online.
We could hold a public meeting.
Or a sit-in.
Or a strike.
In the toolkit, there's a story about an orphan in Burundi called Salatiel. He lost his parents in the civil war and couldn't afford his school fees, so he got suspended from class. He was so angry, but he formed an association of orphans and spread the word around the country about what was happening. He got on the radio and everything, and he forced the government to change.
Do you think we could get on the radio?
Why not?
And the television?
Sure.
We could be stars.
And we could keep the school open, Johnny. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, of course. Do you think we can get some journalists to our events?
If we get enough people behind us, they'll come.
I'm excited.
Me too.
It's going to be brilliant.
There'll be ups and downs, Johnny.
I know.
We'll have to stay motivated.
Your brother has to go to school.
But we really can make the difference.
Not just for your brother, but for all the children and young people being denied the right to education right now.
Imagine a world where every child receives a good quality education.
Where young people can make a better world.
Where everyone has an opportunity.
And everyone has a future.
We need concrete steps to address this global education crisis.
That will put every child in school.
So that their ambitions can flourish and their potential be fulfilled.
I know we can make a difference.
We, the young people of the world, call on all governments to deliver education for all. Right now. Visit the Plan website for more information on creating your own advocacy campaigns and to download the Youth Advocacy Toolkit in full.